Speaking about it, some people in California think that Bayonetta after one day is unfair, and they're like, nah, no Bayonetta.
So like you said, definitely should expect getting to see a little bit of Corrin action.
Well, lucky number 5 is not new, so Deathhands. That's why he's wearing the gloves, bro. All right, my eyes are open to the light. And you don't see too many Pikachus. And I've seen FM before. They had a PM and AM, no, that's different.
AM, no. It was AM and
yeah,
FM.
never mind. I've seen Maximus. I've never seen his partner.
No,
RikuX.
yeah, FM was here last time we were here. Because he was with a female friend, and her name was AM.
Oh yeah, and RikuX I've never seen. So I mean, Peach being a character in this game, you don't see people play Peach too often. So the fact that he's even, bringing out Peach, that's kind of significant. Yeah, and it's
oh, go ahead.
Oh, good. You good?
I was gonna say it's definitely good to use characters that people don't see that often because it throws them off sometimes. You sit there and you're like, I've never seen this character played before. So, but we have a Peach in the spring. So I mean, we know the matchup a little bit, but.
Well, at the moment, we're about to see if Denver knows the matchup. Very first stage, we have Battlefield. It's going to be really solid for Pikachu, possibly Corrin if you're really good with forward smashes. And Villager and Peach, I don't think they have a problem with it, but I think they kind of have the disadvantage here. But we're going to have to let this match develop a little bit before you see that.
I definitely think it's good for Corrin and Pikachu, definitely because Corrin's up tilt goes through the platform, so that's definitely going to be an advantage.
And I mean, Pikachu can L cancel with up B.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I'm not that knowledgeable with Pikachu, but
I am because I have to be.
Right.
All right. Well, here we are. Corrin not starting off necessarily all that great. Same thing with FM. So lucky number 5. First time he's used Corrin. Definitely not his main. Just probably something he's trying out. Looks like the Villager, though, FM is doing really good. Maximus is handling business. Oh, we're going to see Deathhands bring his own fate. Trying to do the up B. I guess he just messed up on the recovery. Was a little too horizontal and not enough vertical there.
I don't know if he messed up on it or if he just got caught under Battlefield, because that could have happened.
It could have been that, or he was like, my mind games, you will come and hit me. I mean, either way, we're seeing a stock loss in the blue team from both characters. Still relatively close game, but I mean, red team is doing a good job at making sure they keep the blue team down on their luck. Even though it was kind of an unfortunate situation, they're capitalizing and stabbing each other in the back, right. Blue team, with all the hatred.
Yeah, and something that happened as soon as Corrin and Pikachu got back with their first stock, Corrin hit Pikachu with but Corrin hit Pikachu with a fully charged neutral B, so Pikachu was stunned there and got a ton of extra damage on him that he didn't need, and there it goes again. Corrin needs to be a little bit careful using that, especially if he's going to keep hitting his teammate like
that. Yeah, lucky number 5 was bringing the pain, but in the wrong sense. Same thing with Deathhands, and I mean, it could be just kind of like a warmer, hand warmer if they're not, they haven't really warmed up or anything like that. That could be the case. I'm not saying it is the case. Right now, it looks like they're trying to work on taking out Riku, which is a smart idea. It still says friendlies. Hey, Dan, it still says friendlies. This is not friendlies. This is round 1.
Definitely not friendlies.
Where everyone's a winner. This is like participation round. If you think about it, like participation trophies back when you were a little kid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, right now, Peach finally did lose the stock. Bringing this a lot closer just because of that one little factor. So, I mean, that's definitely good for the blue team. It's going to make this a little bit easier to bring back. And honestly, if Deathhands just doesn't take a stock from himself, we could see some really good comeback factor come out of this team.
I don't know quite. Was that a forwarder? I didn't quite see what Peach just killed him with. But.
Hey, she killed him with the thunder and her royalty. I actually don't know what happened. All right, well, right now, red team is kind of doing the 1v1 strategy, and it is working. The bowling ball. Nice move on Maximus' part to see that recovery was going to come out and completely stuffing it with an edge guard of his own.
So it's a pretty steep hill for Corrin to climb. Corrin's kind of new, so you don't quite know what to expect. So Corrin could bring it back. It's not impossible.
I don't know, man. This man Riku looks like he does not care. He's just like, you want to know what? I was the first classy lady of Nintendo. You're not going to steal my role. Double Dragon Princess. Here we go. All right, so Corrin looking for some type of answer. Looks like lucky number 5 is just trying to find a way to keep his groove in the middle. I'm not a fan of that. I usually go for the top platform. Oh, Riku almost ending it with that forward air. The counter of death.
Yeah. Hey, it was good. It kept her in the air long enough to get away from all the projectiles they were throwing off the stage. So.
Absolutely. And right now, red team just has to slow this down to find their groove. Is that going to kill? Yep. Oh, my man, lucky number 5, not caring if he's alone. Here we go. Busting out this,
that forward air, though, as you were about to say something.
I was giving him so much hype. I was like, here it comes. I can see the bright future. And just kidding, crown.
All right, so Maximus and
RikuX.
Oh, okay. So RikuX and Maximus, so definitely.
Do you ever think, I think of like an emo Riku. You know what I mean? From
from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, like dark hair.
Yeah.
I'm edgy.
All right. So what do you think they're going to go? I mean, Battlefield clearly was not a good choice when it came to those two.
Honestly, it wasn't the stage, man. Deathhands was literally like choking himself.
Yeah, he has D twice, so yeah. I mean,
I would probably bring something with a little more distance, so it's harder to hit each other because they're doing better at 1v1s. So maybe like FD.
FD would probably be, or well, no, Smashville's a kind of close stage, so maybe Duck Hunt. I mean, Duck Hunt's always an option too, so. Those two stages would probably be their best option right now. Right now,
Riku and Maximus, though, they're taking in the victory. Edgy Riku, I should say. Not any ordinary Riku. Remember, it's edgy Riku. But they're taking in the victory, and I mean, I feel like they did really well. I feel like Peach did. And
colors are mixed up. Sorry, it was distracting me a little bit. They have the colors on their own teams, but you good. Oh, there we go. They got it, I think.
Okay, gotcha.
Maybe.
They're pulling out the nest, though. Let's see what happens. Pikachu not necessarily doing the best of work. And lucky number 5's brother also plays Ness, so maybe he's got an idea of what Ness can bring to the table and possibly work really well off of that with Korin.
We're about to find out in Game 2, going to Dreamland.
Where the dreams come to die with the Deathhands. See, I finished before. He's probably thinking of saying that. All right, so obviously the start's not going to be too crazy. What do you think are some adjustments Blue Team needs to make in order to have a little more of a successful run this time?
Well, they definitely need to try to lucky number 5 needs to make sure he doesn't hit his teammate as often as he did. And I think Deathhand's biggest goal right now is to make sure he doesn't SD.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's definitely what kind of made Korin have to try to 1v1 at the end there. So.
Gotcha. It looks like Deathhand right now testing out these rolls of doom to not get hit. Not necessarily working out in his favor. Beautiful work on lucky number 5 to make sure that Riku could not make it back to the stage.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Korin's up smash has a tipper like Sheik's that hits. If you're on top of that platform, it will hit. It's a true hit. So.
Oh my goodness, that definitely makes Korin more of a threat on stages with platforms, and that's good to know.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Deathhand's having troubles landing that bowling ball almost into Korin. I feel like Korin is a little more on the heavier side.
Oh no! Doing an aerial though. I don't know which aerial he did, but it looks like it made it a little bit. Cut him too far under the stage.
Maybe he thought he was Bayonetta. He's like, you know what? I got this up B and side B.
Yeah.
Not scared.
Ooh, nice down tilted down air by Peach, but.
He killed his own partner though. Oh no!
Oh no!
He's gonna kill his own partner too with that.
No. Oh, it's still living. Good DIs by Ness.
What does he have in his head, man? A metal plate? Like, what makes Ness so heavy? He's so small. Feeble.
I think the one thing I'm definitely liking right now is lucky number 5 is trying to stay away from, or lucky number 5 and Deathhands are trying to stay away from each other as much as possible.
Yeah, and I mean, again, that's why I felt like was working from the pros is that they're 1v1. I feel like in terms of skill, not to take away from the red team, but the blue team is better on their own than they are together right now. And they're proving it. So long as lucky number 5 can stay on Riku and Deathhands can stay on Maximus, I think they'll be fine. I mean, obviously, lucky number 5 is doing his job really well. Riku's struggling, and he's going to almost die.
Not quite.
Ooh, beautiful catch.
Nice. Good catch by lucky number 5. And the Gems.
And Deathhands just gave edgy Riku the hand to death.
All right, let's see what kind of synergy these two can pull together since it's a 1v1. But it's Villager. Villager can just camp if he really wants to and try to make them just kill each other.
True. You know what? I think it's kind of weird because I don't think that's what Maximus is going for here. It looks like he's going for a lot more hands-on aggressive Villager. Oh, and it's at least working for the time being, but I mean, he's not really gaining too much out of this except for they're killing each other right now. I think they should really take their time and just go in one at a time. Let Deathhands do his thing first, you know, and just let lucky number 5 come in second.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since with the balloon. Oh, and I never thought of that. I did not think of that at all. Now it's I give them props for that. I'm not going to lie.
Absolutely. Right. I think what they did was absolutely, it was creative. They were smart about it. I even think about them.
All right. But like you said, Deathhands needs to try to do the, ooh, nice follow-up by lucky number 5, though, seeing his teammate was in danger. Hitting both balloons.
They're having the time of their life with this villager right now. Maximus is literally been camping out. I don't know what he's camping for. Maybe he's waiting for like his next video game to come out. But this man is a camp champion right now. Oh, I thought that was going to kill him. Here we go. We living. We living. He's going to pocket that.
Don't launch it too early, though. Ness can always just eat it up and get free 25%.
Very true.
But that up air is going to kill.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say he's got to be careful. He's got a big head. You know those big head kids like Edges and using their head as a weapon of destruction there.
Good stuff, though. They definitely showed. They did exactly what we said they should do. They stayed away from each other as much as possible. Deathhands didn't kill themselves as often.
Oh. My man's getting hustled over here. This is literally the calmest robbery. He came over ever so slightly and was like, give me your money. He was like, please, not on the stream. My mom's watching. All right, so I'm thinking that for the third game, if Riku and Maximus can find a way to push them together, then they'll be fine. Because, again, they were hitting each other a lot. At Deathhands, I like the fact that he's capitalizing in the end, but I feel like because he rolls so much, he's not finding maximal punishment out of this. And he's the weakest one out of the two. Lucky number 5, I've seen him hit a few times. He's really doing well holding himself, even with a character that he doesn't know. So if they can find a way to bunch them together as well as give the most damage to Lucky number 5, I think they might have a chance at this.
So let's see where they choose to go. Going to FD.
Okay, I wouldn't say I don't like that idea.
I know. I mean, we were just talking about how it would favor lucky number 5 and Deathhands more to go here. But
all right, well.
All right, well, here we go.
We're running it. Here we go. Last game, winners round 1, the participation winners round. We're going to figure out who's a participant and who's a baller for real on the kindergarten grounds. Red team versus blue, lucky number 5 and Deathhand versus Maximus and Riku. Right now they're opting for what I feel is not a great idea. Oh, here it is, pushing them together. Red team is trying to opt for the 1v1, but I think they really want these guys to get close to each other.
Yeah.
Like that.
Just try to keep them as close together and just try to push them off the stage as 2 people.
Absolutely. And again, they should really go after Corn. I think Deathhands eventually will die over time, but Corn is the thing that's really bringing them some. Oh, all right. Never mind, Riku, shut me up.
All right. Well, if you didn't see what was happening on the other side of the stage, Villager did what Ness can do, but he pocketed the Thunder and shot it back at Corn. So
Deathhands is out here giving him these hands.
Oh. They need to be careful, though.
Absolutely. All right, Deathhands has an advantage here. He's going to keep Peach on the ledge, and I really feel like Maximus should probably get back, but right now he's working on Corn, and it's an even matchup over there on the other side. Taking advantage of Ness, but he's going to take a stock off of Riku. Good job on lucky number 5 to capitalize on the fact that Peach was at a high percent, definitely ready for to be killed. All right, so still relatively even. Do you think they should start going after Corn, or you think this is going to work out?
I think the 1v1s are, at least the 1v1s are working really well for the blue team. I think what the red team needs to do is either start getting together and just focusing on one at a time, or they need to just try, like you said, and pushing them together.
Exactly. I mean, you just saw what happened to Villager. They lost the little bit of lead that they had. Oh, all right, just kidding. Now they're back in the lead. It's just so
it's going back and forth. I mean, these 2 teams are definitely showing that they're an even match, that's for sure.
Most definitely. And right now the matchup is set the way that I said would be worse for the red team. So they can find a way to switch partners again. That'd be great. Peach is just not finding a way in on Corn right now. Lucky number 5 is showing his knowledge of the character.
Oh,
how much he's been labbing.
But, ooh, okay. FM needs to be a little bit careful with those Void Rockets because it kind of, since everybody jumped over it, it almost ended up edge guarding Peach to death. So.
Ooh. All right. And I mean, I kind of recommend the same thing. They switch partners. It's going to make a little bit of a difference here. Maybe they can get some damage, but they should really work on pushing these guys closer together because this is looking very much like a private 1v1 session. Oh, no. The big head kid Deathhands with the back throw. All right, so Peach is in a bit of a situation. Riku should probably try to find some way to retreat, and he is, but lucky number 5 is the gatekeeper. Oh, it's a bad team.
It just keeps going back and forth. It's like the second you think one team has a lead, they take the stock off another one. So
another one. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they know I'm talking about the match or something.
All right.
I mean, right now, both teams are doing relatively well, especially for the fact that it's just a lot of singularity. Nice down smash of Deathhands' part to capitalize on that roll done by Maximus on the ledge.
Yeah, I have to say one thing. That's one thing blue team's done really well so far. For some reason, red team's been rolling on the stage every time they've grabbed the ledge. They've been doing the roll option. And so blue team's always been punishing the roll option with an F smash by Corn or a down smash by Ness. So.
Absolutely. And a big thing, just going out to all the viewers, that's the #1 thing that you want to watch out for in the beginning. When you do teams, that's going to be a huge habit. You're always going to try to rush in, and you're always going to try to go for a roll to get back to your partner. But the best idea is to take your time. There is no rush. This is not really chaos. You have to slow down the situation for yourself and figure out what's best for you and your teammate.
And I think it was a good option by blue team to share that stock. I don't think Corrin could have 2v1'd.
I was really surprised it took him so long. Oh no, the DI was weak on Peach's part. So Riku's going to have to sit this one out. We are seeing Maximus have to go for the 2v1 yet again.
Yeah, but it's not quite impossible because this time they both only have 1 stock as opposed to 2. And Corrin's at a pretty high %, so if Villager can get the kill on Corrin, it could be a pretty even match. But
right now, if I was Maximus, I think a good idea, and this is just from my experience of playing 2v1s, is I would try to run and continuously pivot and throw out stuff. Rolling is not going to be the best option because if they catch your roll, then you're just in trouble. But if you just run and continuously turn around, then you're always going to catch them trying to catch up to you. And he's got to get rid of Corrin.
Ooh, he almost caught Corrin with that, though.
Lucky number 5 was being very aware of the situation, and he's doing a good job of making sure he doesn't die. He's also doing a good job of making sure Deathhands gets any type of negative treatment anytime he gets close. I don't know if it's a good. Oh
no, he held on the ledge too long.
Commentators curse. I was going to say, I don't know if it's a good idea for Corrin to be up in front.
It's like, let me show you my spear.
All right, so we're seeing who's moving on to the second round. Really good job on lucky number 5 and Deathhands' part. They found their groove.